again. Today is our last full day here in the Hawke's Bay. For now, I mean, we'll probably come back again. But it's our foodie day, I guess. Is that what you want to call it?
Food tour, wine tasting tour.
Sure,
something.
we're going to go to Arataki Honey and taste some honey, and then go to a couple wineries, maybe get some of their local ice cream. There's a little fig farm or olive oil farm on the way back or whatever. We'll see. But yeah, so that's the Arataki Honey, and we'll just park somewhere. Brian's about to taste some honey. Try this one.
Is this one Dine?
Dine, yeah.
So you just... What is this?
I'll try it. It's the same one, I think. Is it finished? Oh, there we go. It's coming out.
Is it? Yeah.
There we go. What you think?
That's really good. It's like a little gritty, like in a good way.
It's really good. This one is
Okay. And here we are at the bee colonies. So this is where the honey comes from. We've got some good names here. So the queen in this one here is Princess Beatrice. This one is Cardi B. Billie Eilish, B Rose, and Beyonce. These are kind of embarrassing names. Oh, there she is. Right there.
Yeah.
There.
Oh yeah.
There she is.
She's
See the
different.
little red mark? So that's the queen bee. Right down there.
What about this one?
I don't know. Look for where the bees are circling around something. I'm not really sure. But each of them have our own little colored mark. Maybe we'll come back when we find a few more.
We just finished our little free tasting at the Arataki Honey.
Turn left onto Arataki Road.
Didn't buy anything,
In 400 meters,
but we
at the
found
roundabout,
some
take the first exit
interesting
and stay on Arataki Road.
queen bees. And we tasted a bunch of honey. I thought it was really good. My favorite was probably the thyme or the manuka. Or manuka. I think that's how you say it. Anyway, what you think of the place, Bri?
It's nice. It's not that big, but it's like you go in, you got all their little
300
products and
meters,
stuff,
at the
and
roundabout, take the second exit onto Taimata Road.
you got a little like all of their bee colonies and whatnot have just a big glass window on the side, so you can find where they're all at. I've got the bees, like the queens, marked with a little colored dot, so you can kind of find them.
The other cool thing is that you can also bring your own container or jar or whatever and fill
In 200 meters,
honey
continue
up.
straight to stay on Taimata Road.
like by bulk. So that's kind of cool.
Continue
And
straight
they
to
have a
stay
bunch
on
of
Taimata Road.
souvenirs over there as well. Like I haven't really, like I'm not like, I haven't tasted a lot of wines, so I'm not like the ones I have tasted are on the cheap end of things, so I'm not sure how much I'm gonna like wines, but I am interested in tasting the beer and the cider just because I've had better ones and I know like, oh, okay, there are good ones out there. Oh, this is one of the ones we're going to, Black Barn,
Okay.
later on the way out. But I am also looking forward to tasting the olives and the chilies and
I don't care about the olives at all. But
and I'm
In
also
600 meters, turn right onto Wimerima Road. Signs for Ocean Beach.
there's another tomato estate right here. But I'm looking forward to the ice cream and yeah. Turn right onto
Wimerima Road. Signs for Ocean Beach.
So we've arrived at the Craggy Range Winery. And this is an impressive building. Kind of out in the middle of nowhere, and they have like a few random sculptures. Oh my word, and a helicopter. Some rich guy probably just flew here just to have a meal.
it's not super strong. It's kind of refreshing. It's got a little bit of an aftertaste. I'm not sure exactly what it is.
Riesling? It is grew in Martinborough.
It's a bit of a sharper taste to start with.
This is
Chardonnay
a
from
the
Cape Kidnappers.
Vineyard by the ocean.
Natalie was like, "Let me try this one first." Like,
This one's also not so much refreshing, but there's like a warm flavor to it. I like this one. I think this one and the Riesling is kind of on the top for me right now.
okay.
I've ruled out the Pinot Gris. That's Pinot Noir from Martinborough. So we tried the Riesling, Pinot Gris, Chardonnay, Pinot Noir, and the Takahu Merlot. And I think my top two are probably the Takahu Merlot and the Riesling, and Brian's favorite is the
Riesling, I think.
Riesling. So, are we getting the Riesling?
Might as well.
It's a quick view of the vineyard. Oh, look at those grapes. So that fancy building right there, it's a winery. It was designed by an architect called Sir John Blair. And that's the restaurant. I think it's fully booked. And they have sculptures of a chicken. And right behind us is
Tomato Peak,
Tomato Peak.
where we went up yesterday.
And number 3 is the best place to get a picture of Tomato Peak. Just right here. Right around the back, there's grapes. And a kitchen garden on that edge of it. What you think of the wine tasting?
It was good. I don't drink much wines, but some of those were pretty nice.
And your favorite was definitely the Riesling.
Yeah, it's just really kind of like, this is sweet white wine. And since I don't drink wines to get drunk or whatever, we'll just get something with higher sugar content.
This is the kitchen garden where they grow some stuff for their restaurant. And it's true farm to table. There's fennel. lettuces.
Rainbow beet.
Conehead.
Cabbage.
So we finished the wine tasting from Craggy Range. It's interesting how you can see Tomato Peak, like the ranges of it being like all over the place. I guess that's how they got their name. But we're on the way to Black Barn, right here. Black Barn Vineyards, and going for another wine tasting. And for this one, I think they also have a brewery, maybe? And hopefully we can get something to eat while we're here. I think the other place was completely booked out, although it was award winning, so maybe. That's the rosé. I like this one. It's light. It's kind of like a Merlot, but not as...
It's a little sour to start with, but it's much lighter afterwards.
That is Black Barn's Pinot Gris. What's the verdict? I like it a lot. I think it's probably one of the easier ones to...
Yeah, I do like that one.
That's the Chardonnay, and that's Brian's reaction after tasting it. Syrah, what are your thoughts, Brian?
Yeah, it's interesting. It's actually a little sweet when it starts, but then when you start swallowing it, you can taste that pepper.
Merlot.
It's just a Merlot. Yeah, it's been red wine.
I think I like the rosé and the Pinot Gris. Probably higher up. Okay. So we just finished the tasting at the Black Barn. So we tried the rosé, the Syrah, Pinot Gris, Merlot, and one more. What was it called?
The other one, Chardonnay?
Chardonnay. Yeah. My favorite's probably the rosé or the Syrah. We didn't buy anything and just paid for the tasting, which is $10. So, yeah. Unfortunately, both the Craggy Range and the restaurant here, the bistro, are all booked out for lunch. Dang it! That was kind of part of the plan. So we'll go find lunch somewhere else and hopefully check out a couple other places. What is that? Like a venison burger with cheese and a pate, oysters, and a toasty with duck. So we just had lunch at Mary's. We got, what did you get, Brian? Cheesy burgers,
Mary's cheesy
duck
burger.
confit, toasty, and tamakatu oysters.
And I don't know where we're going now because Natalie hasn't set up the map.
Alright, well, we're going to Telegraph Hills, and it's an olive oil place, so that's where we're going next.
Your destination is on the left.
We're at a olivary Nelly's sampling things. I'm getting a collection of bits. Got some taste testing to do.
Alrighty, so we just left the olive place called Telegraph, and there was a tasting spread of different olives and olive oil.
Head east toward Howard Street, then turn right onto Howard Street. Take the next right onto Howard Street, then turn left onto St. George Road.
And we are going to the... Where are we going next? Okona Chili and Peppers, I think. But that place, the infused olive oils taste so good. The roasted garlic was so amazing. And then there's...
Take the next left onto St. George Road.
Yeah, there's just a bunch of cool stuff. And there's this lady working there from Boston.
Your destination is on the right.
Fresh chili and chili product.
This is the right spot, right? Maybe. Is it? I don't know if this is where we're supposed to be going, or if there is even a...
Maybe they don't sell it here. Oh well, here are the hot houses.
Let's skip that.
That's where they grow the chilies, I guess. So we went to the chili place. Apparently they're only open Thursday, Friday, and Saturdays. So it's not a Thursday, Friday, or Saturday. So we just left. Oh well. But we are headed to get ice cream right now at Rosh, Monroe. I went by yesterday and the ice cream looks really good. So I don't want to disappoint myself if it's not good. Coconut vanilla and maple walnut with whipped cream and walnuts on the top with the strawberry wafers on strawberry syrup. Right, that place right behind me is that Rosh Monroe ice cream. I am going to say it's the best I've had in New Zealand. It's kind of equivalent to like Ben & Jerry's, Haagen-Dazs, that sort of ice cream. So... Yep, it's really good. And they have vegan options too. Alright, I just woke up from a nap, and to conclude our food tour, adventure, whatever you want to call it, we are going to this place called, is it called Common Sense?
No,
Common Room. Common room, whatever.
Like the commons.
I don't really know what they have, but we'll find out. It was recommended by our Airbnb host, and yeah, really tired. It's a really hot day. It's not even that hot, but the sun is just in your face hot, and yeah. We didn't end up going to the place we were going to, and we came back to this place that we came to yesterday. So we devoured about a third. Habuta, here's the Korean chili chicken, and the soup pork.
I think we just go straight. I think, right?
Yeah.
Since 1854.
This is New Zealand's oldest winery.
In 100 meters, turn left. Take the next left.